ugly. It turned out his girlfriend broke up with him. He was 19 because he was ugly. And I said, nobody is ugly at 19. Youth is currency. There are men out there, or women, that would pay for your time just to go to events. I mean, you cannot be a 19-year-old and be ugly. It does not exist. You can be 40 and be ugly, but 19, everyone's
There's
pretty.
no ugly child. Like, it just doesn't. Also, you're not taught, like, all of our perception of what is attractive or not is because something taught us that at some point. It's so relative. And if you become someone that can, like, show yourself and open that up, like, then there's nothing more attractive than that.
I picked up a Lyft lady one time who was hiding from her abusive boyfriend, and I tried to get her to press charges, and she said, well, I don't want to do that. And I said, if the shoes were on the other foot, he would press charges. He'd make your life a living hell. So do him a favor and just return how he would treat you.
Just put him near up there.
Love him by having him arrested. Like, his twisted view of love, show him some. Like, have him arrested.
I'm not gonna vote hard on that one.
I have seen everything.
It's hard though in those situations because like we can't protect everybody, and like people can be in situations, and like I tell people, I'm like, the best thing you can do is to like be there in the circumstance, like tell people like what it is, but like then just like offer that understanding. Like it's a moment, and like the difference between like in that moment for somebody like that, like calling the cops and not calling the cops can be like a life.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some very interesting conversations, awkward, but interesting. I mean, that incel.
Yeah, I couldn't. That one was probably hard. Was he interested in you sexually? Because that would be the worst.
No, I think he didn't come out and say it, but his view of sex was probably dominating me by hanging or shackling me into a basement.
And so he carried some of that rage a little bit.
And then he started talking about how women aren't human. And I said, well, if you paid attention to biology class, all men start as women.
Also, if you paid any attention to anything, you should be terrified of things that aren't human, that are smart. Like, that should tell you more than anything.
And I told
that
them,
you should watch out.
all cells that make itself into a baby, we all start as female chromosomes.
Mm-hmm.
So you were a woman once, little man. And it was because of a woman's choice or lack of thought, she brought you into this world. She could have had you
Her body
taken
made
out.
that testosterone for you.
She could have taken you out at a doctor's office. So you might want to treat women better.
I feel like most people, though, like, who have mommy issues also, who, you know what I mean, like, end up, like, in that situation. I think that there's, like, some internal rejection that they're all still processing through.
Yeah, that incel, I don't know what was wrong with him. I mean, he reminded me of that kid from Adolescence, but 20 years older.
Oh, God.
And that Muslim extremist from Saudi Arabia. I was driving him from LAX to, I think, Downey. And he kept saying how it's unnatural for women to drive.
Mm.
And I made a joke. Probably wasn't funny to him. And I said, well, it wasn't women that crashed into the North Tower. It was two Saudis.
My